Greetings, Miracle in Motion. Here's a spontaneous video from my driving to work on dark, wintry roads. Just came back from an amazing weekend in the cabin with my queen. We did like ceremonies, this connection to beauty and reality and nature and everything. And then this morning I watched saw some video about all the bad things that are happening in the world, and the contrast is monumental. And I observed myself hearing about this. It was something about Epstein stuff that's going viral at the moment, and I do my best to keep my center, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's a lot of terrible things, there's a lot of evil things, mistakes that has gone uncorrected for a long time that turns into evil. And I was thinking, okay, as always when there's a story, I observe myself and I have these different ways of approaching it, or how do I relate to it? First, do I know it's true? And how do I know it's true? Is it the source? Is it coming from someone I trust? But still, I don't. If I wasn't there, if I haven't experienced it, I don't know if it's true. But then let's say it's true. There's a lot of bad things going on. So let's say, okay, it's true. Then again, do I want it to be true? Is there a part of me that, okay, I want this to be true? And then why do I want it to be true? And sometimes I feel like I'm just dodging things, just ignoring things. And people have told me I'm just ignoring things. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of evil stuff that goes on and you ignore it. But I don't ignore it, I register it, and I think, okay, can I do anything about it? Can I, in my present locality, my present vicinity, can I actually do something that will change this? And if it happens something in my neighborhood, in my family, of course, then I can do something about it, and then it's my responsibility, of course. But my current modus operandi is to, okay, I can register it. Okay, there's a lot of evil, terrible stuff going on in the world. But there's also a lot of beautiful, wonderful things going on in the world. Somewhere, like I said, somewhere someone gets their first kiss. Somewhere a flower blossoms. Somewhere a child takes its first steps. Somewhere a child is born. Somewhere there's a beautiful thunderstorm. Somewhere there's a sunrise, somewhere there's a sunset. Somewhere there's a rainbow. And this to focus on beauty, because, and I've struggled with this, because I also have this tendency in myself to fight what is wrong. But I realized to bring the new, to build new earth, to be part of Gaia Sophia's magical, expansive, joyful, celebratory dream, to me, I've realized I need to focus on beauty, focus on what I want to create. And there will be even more stories in the coming time. There will be more and more absurd. So this is it's a narrow path in a way. But to me, every time I give my center attention to something, I strengthen it, so I can register it, okay, this might be so, and I don't know, if I haven't been there, I don't know if it's true. It might be true, and then one again, do I want it to be true? Or do I don't want it to be true? Because there's also this tendency to, we always search for information that confirms our reality, confirms the truth we have chosen to believe in. And I don't really know how to handle this, how to relate to it. But I asked during my journey to my ordinary work, or whatever we may call it, I asked Gaia Sophia, okay, what should I do? What okay, please help me, tell me what how should I relate to this, how should I act? And the words I got in my hand was, let it play out. Let it play out. And maybe that's the challenge, to let things play out without going into them and giving energy to something that is terrible. And it is hard not to go into frustration, for me frustration, anger, even hatred, to fight something. And if you're an awakened one, of course, you see more and more of what's going on in the world. There's a lot of oh, I have to change arm, I get a cramp in my arm. There's a lot of course, distractions, and well, it's tricky times, and they will become even more trickier to navigate and to focus on beauty. Focus on beauty. And I got a message. I write a diary almost every day, and I have these conversations with something, and I believe, or I choose to believe, that it's some part of Gaia Sophia right now that speaks to me. And she gave me some words yesterday. Let me see if I can remember, I have to check. Yeah, what the words I got was, let yourself be pulled by the current of the dream unfolding. Let yourself be pulled by the current of the dream unfolding. And when we choose to be part of this new dream, I think, and take responsibility, we also gain access to more and more information and more creative power. I don't know. But this was a spontaneous outburst of my current emotions, because yeah, how do we act? Right now I choose to register things, say, okay, it might be true, it might not be true, and if it is true, can I do anything about it that will positively affect something? And if I can't, I focus on what I can do something about, and that is see the beauty all around me where I am, because I think that vibration changes more than any aggressive action or aggressive feelings. Well, that's how I see it right now. I might change my mind. Anyway, I remind you that you are truly a miracle in motion, and you have creative powers that you are probably not fully aware of. So focus on what you want to create, focus on what you want to amplify, focus on what you want to strengthen. Because what you give energy to, you give life. And the old reality is crumbling now, it's falling apart, it's in its final stages of existence in a way. And there's a new movie, a parallel movie playing out. And when we focus on the old, we keep it alive. Perhaps, remember, this is just another story. What I shared now is another story. It's another thing for you to feel, is this true? Is this not true? Do I want it to be true? Or do I want it to be false? So don't believe what I say, of course. Feel it. Feel it and register it and make up your own mind, make up your own heart. Because you have a unique tone to play in this beautiful symphony that grows on earth. I truly, truly wish you all the best, and may you remember who you are.